Welcome. Today we are going to learn about acids and bases. In this video, we would be able to understand the reason for different tastes of edible substances. We'll observe the activities to identify various acids, bases, and salts, and will comprehend the ill effects of acid rains, and students will be able to apply the knowledge of uses of acids, bases, and salts in day-to-day life. What sort of food do we eat?
We eat rice, dal, vegetables, fruits, sweets, snacks, etc.
Are all the items alike?
No.
Do you find any difference in the taste of a raw and a ripe fruit?
Yes, raw fruit is sour and a ripe fruit is very sweet.
Do substances change their taste and form when cooked?
Yes, uncooked rice is hard and cooked rice is soft.
Do some substance change their taste when added to some other substance? Okay, I'll make it clear. How does the water taste?
It is tasteless.
If you add lemon juice to water, how does it taste?
It tastes sour.
If you add to that lemon water some sugar, how does it taste?
It tastes sour and sweet.
Can you name the different tastes which you know?
Yes, sweet, sour, bitter, salty and spicy.
Can you name some food substances that taste sweet?
Sugar, gulab jamun, jalebi.
Food that tastes sour?
Lemon, orange, tamarind.
And food that are bitter?
Bitter gourd and aloe vera.
Salty substances?
Common salt, mixture and chips.
Spicy substances?
Red chili, pepper and chicken curry.
So now we understand that materials differ from one another in their taste, color, odor, and physical state. Let us do a small activity. Take some turmeric powder in a bowl. Add a little bit of water to it and prepare a turmeric paste. Now rub the turmeric paste on a white paper. Now draw a circle on the paper with soap solution. What did you observe?
Whoa! The color of turmeric paper has changed.
So now through this activity you have seen the change in color. So what are these? So this is an indicator. The substances which indicate a change in color when some substances are added to them are known as indicators. Turmeric is a natural indicator. Let us do a small activity. In this, we have taken various solutions in test tube and test them with blue and red litmus papers. Now let us start with lemon solution. When lemon solution put on red litmus, do you observe any change? On blue litmus, you see the change. The blue litmus turned red. Now let us start with baking soda solution. The blue litmus did not change the color and the red litmus changed blue. Now let us see with mineral water. The blue litmus, do you observe any change in color? And red litmus, do you observe any change in color? So no change in color. Through this activity, we have seen lemon and vinegar change blue litmus to red, and baking soda and bathing soap turn red litmus to blue. Mineral water and sugar solution has no change in litmus. The substances that turn blue litmus to red are acidic in nature. Examples: lemon and vinegar. The substances that turn red litmus to blue are basic in nature. Examples: baking soda and soap solution. The substances that do not change the color of either red or blue litmus are neutral in nature. Examples: mineral water and sugar solution. Litmus paper is the indicator which change the color based on the nature of the material put on them. How do vinegar and lemon taste?
It is so sour.
Let us see how it changes the litmus paper. So how does the red litmus change?
There is nothing changed.
And how does the blue litmus change?
Oh, the blue litmus changed into red color.
So the materials that taste sour due to the presence of chemicals are called acids. In other words, the substances that turn blue litmus to red are acids. Let us see the acids present in various substances. When bitten by an ant, the sensation is due to the presence of formic acid. Vinegar consists acetic acid. Citric acid is present in lemon and orange. Stale cheese consists butyric acid. Battered milk and curd consist lactic acid. Oxalic acid is found in spinach and tomato. Apples consist malic acid. Tannic acid is found in tea. Olive oil consists oleic acid. Stearic acid is found in fats. Grapes and tamarind consist tartaric acid. Palmitic acid from palm oil. Corbic acid in amla. Uric acid is found in urine. The acids which are naturally found in plants and animals are called as natural acids or organic acids. How are soap and baking soda to touch?
They are very soapy to touch.
And how does the baking soda taste?
Ouch! It is very bitter.
Okay. Let us see how they change the litmus paper. How does it change the blue litmus?
There is nothing changed in the blue litmus.
And how does it change the red litmus?
It changed into blue.
Okay. So the substances that are slippery to touch and are bitter in taste due to the presence of chemicals are called bases. In other words, the substances which change red litmus to blue are bases. Let us see the bases present in various substances. Lime water consists calcium hydroxide. Ammonium hydroxide is present in glass cleaners. Soaps consist sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide. Magnesium hydroxide is present in milk of magnesia. Through this activity, let us observe the nature of oxides of metals when dissolved in water and what they form. Do you know what helps the fire to burn?
Yes, oxygen in the air.
Do you know what is this?
No.
This is magnesium ribbon. Let us take a small piece of magnesium ribbon and burn it. Now dissolve it in little water and make a solution. Now touch the solution and see how is it.
It is slippery to touch.
Let us test them with blue and red litmus. Now let us try with blue litmus. Do you observe any change in the color?
No.
Let us try with red litmus. Now what do you observe?
The red light must change into blue.
In this activity, when magnesium is burned in presence of oxygen, it forms magnesium oxide. The magnesium oxide powder, when mixed with water, it formed magnesium hydroxide. In the same way, when sodium oxide is mixed with water, it forms sodium hydroxide. When potassium oxide mixed with water forms potassium hydroxide. So what is the nature of these hydroxides and how are they to touch?
These are basic in nature and soapy to touch.
Let us do another activity to distinguish acids and bases using other indicators. What am I doing?
You are cutting a lemon.
Do you observe any color here?
No.
Now let us cut this lemon.
Oh, it is looking like blood.
So you have observed the first lemon do not have any change in color, but the second lemon has changed to red color because the knife is dipped in methyl orange, and when methyl orange is mixed with citric acid it turns red. The red color is not because of blood. In many of our places we find people doing witchcraft in this way and presenting it as a magic. Take a small amount of citric acid or lemon juice in a test tube. Add a few drops of methyl orange to the test tube and observe.
Lemon juice turned red.
Now let us mix phenolphthalein in another test tube consisting lemon juice. What changes do you observe in substances when methyl orange is added to them?
Lemon and vinegar turned into red.
What is the nature of lemon and vinegar?
They are acidic in nature.
What change do you observe in baking soda and bathing soap when methyl orange is added?
They turned yellow.
And what change do you observe in mineral water and salt solution with methyl orange?
No change.
What change do you observe when phenolphthalein is added to baking soda solution and bathing soap solution?
They turned pink.
What is the nature of baking soda and bathing soap?
They are bases.
What happens when phenolphthalein is added to lemon solution and vinegar solution?
They remained colorless.
Let us discuss about another activity. Take a natural acid such as lemon juice in a beaker and add a metal piece such as copper or zinc. What do you observe?
Some bubbles of gas are coming.
Now bring a matchstick near to the bubbles. What do you observe?
It catches fire with a pop sound.
Yes, this gas which catches fire with a pop sound is hydrogen. Henry Cavendish, an Italian scientist, discovered this colorless gas and called it hydrogen.
Why are the inner sides of brass and copper vessels coated?
What is being applied on the copper glass?
Lemon,
Which acid does lemon consist?
citric acid.
Copper reacts with the citric acid and forms a blue-green compound. Can you observe it?
Yes, it is formed.
To avoid the reaction of brass and copper with acids, the inner walls of the vessels are coated with tin. Have you heard about acid rains?
Acid rains? What are they?
What do you observe coming out from the industries in the picture?
Lots of smoke is coming out.
Industrial waste gases consist sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxide and carbon dioxide. Sulfur dioxide reacts with moisture and forms sulfuric acid. Nitrogen dioxide reacts with moisture and forms nitric acid. And carbon dioxide reacts with moisture and forms carbonic acid. Acid rains are the combination of these sulfuric acid, nitric acid and carbonic acid with rainwater. Acid rains causes damage to buildings and monuments like Taj Mahal. The white marble of Taj Mahal reacts with the acids in the rain and are becoming yellow. Acid rains are also harmful to animals and humans as they affect our skin and causes various skin diseases and cancers. How is the lime water in the test tube?
It is clear and colorless.
When carbon dioxide is mixed to lime water, what difference do you observe?
It turned milky.
So here the lime water or the calcium hydroxide, when is mixed with carbon dioxide, it forms water and calcium carbonate, which becomes milky. Because of this, lime water turns milky when carbon dioxide is passed through it. What do you observe in the beakers here?
Equal quantity of acids and bases are mixed.
What is formed when acids and bases are mixed?
Salt.
For example, when hydrochloric acid is mixed with sodium hydroxide base, a salt called sodium chloride is formed along with water. When an acid and base are mixed, a chemical reaction called neutralization takes place and a salt is produced. Formation of a salt depends on the type of acid and base used. Salts which change blue litmus to red are acidic salts, and salts which change red litmus to blue are basic salts. Salts which do not change red or blue litmus are neutral salts. What is the effect of the salt copper sulfate on blue litmus?
It changed blue litmus to red litmus.
So what type of salt is it?
Acidic salt.
What effect does common salt show on blue and red litmus?
No effect.
Then what type of salt is it?
Neutral salt.
What effect does sodium carbonate have on blue and red litmus?
Red litmus to blue.
What type of salt is it?
Basic salt.
Let us see the uses of acids in our day-to-day life. Acetic acid is used in the preparation of pickles. Citric acid is used to prepare pulihora. And oxalic acid helps to remove the ink stains. Carbonic acid is used in cool drinks, and sulfuric acid is useful in batteries, and hydrochloric acid is used in medicines and dyes. Nitric acid is used in the preparation of explosives. Let us see the uses of bases. Ammonium hydroxide is used in glass cleaners and in removing grease stains. Potassium hydroxide and sodium hydroxide are present in soap to remove the dirt. Calcium hydroxide is used in bleaching powders. Aluminium hydroxide is a component of fire extinguishers. Let us have a look at the uses of salts. Common salt or sodium chloride is used as a food preservative in pickles. Sodium carbonate, the salt present in washing soda, is used to wash clothes. And sodium bicarbonate, the baking soda, is used in cold drinks and preparation of cakes.